Welcome everyone. Today our team will be proposing a redesign for WPI's banner web. Before we begin, here is our agenda for the presentation. First, we'll cover our goal, then some background information on banner web. Then we'll analyze the strengths and weaknesses of the current program. And lastly, we'll cover the different improvements that we think would make banner web even better. So first off, the goal of this proposal is to demonstrate that there is a need for a redesign of the WPI banner web user experience based on our analysis of the current program, and share with you some ideas on how we can improve it. So before we start analyzing banner web in depth, we want to first establish what it is and people's general problem with it. So what is it? BannerWeb is a website that allows WPI students and employees to handle a wide variety of important tasks. For students, these tasks include activities like paying tuition, doing grades, updating personal information, registering for courses, and even looking up one's mailbox combination. For employees, these tasks include setting up one's direct deposit information or requesting a higher salary. All to say, BannerWeb handles many of the necessary logistical activities that students and employees need to complete. But we have identified a problem, and that problem, at least in our experience, is that many student users complain how BannerWeb can be confusing and difficult to use. To solve this problem, we understand that we first need to analyze the BannerWeb program's strengths and weaknesses, then identify points of improvement, and lastly, implement those improvements.
In our analysis of the program, here are BannerWeb's specific strengths and weaknesses. So next, we will talk about the strengths of BannerWeb. First, we think the BannerWeb functional because we think it can basically meet the needs in student services, financial management, and information setting. For example, by accessing the BannerWeb, we can register courses, pay tuition, manage our gold bugs, and also we can reset our passwords. Secondly, we think it is informative. For students, the information BannerWeb provides includes all the records from enrollment to graduation, including academic, financial, and personal information. For example, you can display your grades and transcripts, and also get the financial statement of payment. Thirdly, we consider its flexibility a really necessary advantage because first, it can be used all over the world without any other software support. Secondly, we can use the functions of it at any time, 24/7 services. Also, we can use the BannerWeb on any device because of its responsive design. So these are the strengths that we found.
For BannerWeb, our obvious disadvantage is that it's not visually beautiful. The picture on the left shows the homepage of BannerWeb, and the picture on the right shows the homepage of University of Maryland and the University of Chicago. I believe the contrast in visual effect is obvious. The homepage of official website is like a virtual gate of the school. It represents the school's overall brand and quality. Even though the official WPI website is relatively appealing, BannerWeb is not consistent with the school's aesthetic quality. The second problem is that the page is cluttered. Therefore, many students can't find the window they need quickly when they use the website for the first time. When students log in, there are 3 navigation keys on the homepage, but in general, students only use the second one. However, when students enter the student service page, the whole page will be occupied by different navigation keys. There are 12 different options on this page, each with the text explanation below. Once the user clicks on the registration, they are presented with 11 different options without informing the user how deep they are in the system. This can potentially overwhelm the user with too much content and confuse them. Another shortcoming is that there are some third-party software and surface on the homepage, which is inconsistent with the BannerWeb layout and the user experience and may result in the distrust of the system. For example, when paying tuition fees, most students have to use Flyware, which is unfamiliar with international students. As an international student, when I paid my tuition at the first time, I didn't trust the payment method of the platform as it was separate from Bannerweb. And Flyware still need to wait 3 to 5 days after paying tuition fees, which contributes to a negative user experience.
Now that we've gone over some of the weaknesses of Bannerweb, we'll now go over the potential prototype design ideas to improve the site and the user experience overall. So the first improvement is modernizing the UI so that it's aesthetically pleasing and also easy to follow. We discussed that compared to other university sites, the WPI Bannerweb site is contrasting and could be improved to really reflect the school. So some examples of improvement include revamping the sign-in page to make it simpler, have one login method and remove the extra information on the site, and move it into a more information icon, for example. The information on the main pages after logging in can be organized into boxes as shown in the picture to categorize or group the information uniformly across the pages. And overall, a minimalist approach to designing Bannerweb would help further with the users and their experience of visiting the site.
The second improvement involves a redesigned navigation bar to organize all the links that are offered to the users to manage their accounts. The picture here is about our using card sorting method to redesign the navigation bar. As we discussed, currently the links are listed one after another, making the site cluttered, confusing, and hard to find what the user is looking for. By improving this aspect, the user will find it easier to navigate the web. As you can see, our card sorting idea is still in development and will need tweaking. But we know that the current navigation bar needs to be redesigned for clear and simpler navigation. For in-house features, I take course scheduler and the tuition payments as examples. We redesigned the interface of a course scheduler so that students can quickly find the target course and perform other operations in the same page. For tuition payment, we designed an internal interface which allows students to pay tuition fees in the Bannerweb instead of being redirected to a third-party website.
This brings us to the conclusion of our presentation. We hope that you see the need for a redesign and approve our proposed improvements. After approval, our next steps include designing the pages that we have described throughout the presentation. Thank you for listening and let us know if you have any questions.